musician Tailors, Twin and Chevie.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Tailors Talk podcast, live here at Grinding Entertainment Studio, home of Musician Tailor, LLC. I'm your co-host, Chevie Revis, along with my co-host and co-founder, Darrell Twin Smith. Today, we have a super-duper special guest. She's an amazing singer, songwriter, artist, creative, entrepreneur, record-holding track and field athlete, and graduate of North Carolina State, home of the Wolfpack. She's the owner of the Fly on the Wall Photography and Master and Belief Jewelry Company. She's a member of a few amazing music collective called Sink or Swim with London Elixir, Ogechi, and Mogamal, and another group called 3+1, not 4, Cato Dupree, Carvin Clef, and Lamar. Her music collaborations have landed on TV film such as Netflix, Hulu, HBO, BET, and MTV, just to name a few. She also collaborated with Texas living legend artist and producer Corey Moe, Devin the Dude, and King of the Trill, King of the Hover Trade, I-10 veteran Von B of UGK. Please help us welcome to the show, hailing all the way from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, our homie, our partner, our voice of reason, our friend, the beautiful, amazing Mattie B.
That was beautiful. I'm excited, gentlemen.
What's up, Mattie?
North Carolina.
Now I get to cut up on this side of the camera.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Tailors Talk podcast on this side.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? How you been?
I've been good. And feeling great.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
this is like the perfect timing.
Don't it feel good?
We're about to cut up.
This is gonna be unprofessional a little bit.
Cutting up today.
Yes, sir. Having fun with it.
We got the pen, Mattie B, the pen.
That's what I've got. Yes, sir.
Take it.
What's up, sis? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. Overflowing with like creativity, energy today, which is all right. I'm energized.
Yeah,
I'm feeling really good.
You're glowing.
Yeah,
We see you glowing. You over here
Big hair don't care.
shining
I
like
had
a
to be prepared
diamond.
today. I had to be prepared today. But I'm feeling great.
That's good to hear.
All right, we ain't got no notes, so just know.
Run it. We shooting from the
we
hip.
shooting on the hip. You know what I'm saying?
Because we know you.
Yeah, I know.
And so, as
That's
we, when I know you, I don't need to sit there and write no notes. Because,
That's right.
You're an amazing person, a very talented person. I mean, just not writing, not just singing. You do a lot of things a lot of folks don't know. You're amazing at everything that you do. When you're putting folks together, when you're over there making folks look good on social media, it's just you be in a lot of rooms. A lot of doors is open for you, and you stay busy. But I can honestly say this here: you always there for everybody that's in your circle. Hands down.
Appreciate that. I try.
Don't let the tone.
Don't let that. I try, man. I try to be present as possible. I go to my little corner, but I be out. I be moving and shaking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, we know you.
Yeah.
But the folks out there don't know you.
The world.
They know you. They heard you, but they don't know you. So,
That's fair.
We visit your beautiful state on North Carolina.
That's with the skyline.
Where Winston-Salem. Where everybody know where your beginning of your music journey started.
Facts.
So as it started, before we even get there, as a young little Mattie.
Little Mattie.
So and with little Mattie, when she was 6, 7, 8 years old, was the music in you?
I wouldn't say not like it has become, but where it was bubbling was MTV, BET. Like we had the luxury of watching really, really dope productions of videos, music videos. So that's really what captivated me from the start. And then came like storytelling. I love writing. Writing was the bug first, like just short stories, and then coupled with that came songwriting a little later. But as a kid, I was reading, and writing a lot.
So as you was reading and writing, and shout out to Mama Mattie.
Yes.
Shout out to Mama Mattie.
Mama Mattie, she amazing mother.
Yeah, she's great.
Your mama is super dope. As the writing bug kicked in you, she kept inspiring you to continue to write. I know you got older sisters, cause
that's right.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Crystal older than you.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Cool Chris.
Meek.
Tamika and Crystal, it seems like your family dynamics is amazing, because everything that I see them do, they support everybody.
Yeah.
Y'all are like
that's right.
Y'all network with each other, y'all help each other do everything. So as Mama Mattie and the sisters and your brother, how did they also help you move farther in your writing journey?
Well, one main thing, and which I appreciate, and parents, just keep this in mind, they let me be. Like, they didn't, even if they weren't inserting themselves, they did not put my fire out. Like, they let me just be Mattie. And a lot of it was being an athlete, and then some of it, when I had free time, I was tucked away, reading a book from 10 o'clock at night to 3 in the morning. Or, you know what I'm saying, just, I wouldn't put it down. But they let me be. And then as I got older, and then it translated into shows and being at the studio and all that stuff, they supported, whether it was money, helping me book the sessions, or just making sure I had everything I needed, equipment, all of that stuff. So it elevated, but it continues now into showing up and motivating me. So it's been as much as they needed to as it's progressing, gotten bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, in all of the ways they show up, for sure.
So as you hit a key word, as you was writing, you was an athlete too.
Yeah. Absolutely. So as far as I can remember, like from the womb, basketball was always there. Getting knocked around by my uncles and my big cousins on the basketball court, playing with the fellas. And that lasted all the way up through high school. And then came track. Track didn't come until 9th grade. I tried out and made my middle school basketball team. Track team. And I was playing ball, playing rec ball, all that stuff. AAU. But my mom made me choose. So I was going to be a part of 3 teams at the time. I think this might have been 7th or 8th grade, which was like school ball, rec ball, and then school track. And she was like, you got to drop one. So I dropped track and kept both for the basketballs. But when I got to high school, I played ball varsity freshman year. I was a stud. Wasn't the, you know what I'm saying? I was good. And my coach, the basketball or track coach, Esposito, was my teacher. So he would harass me every day. After basketball, you coming out for track, right? You coming out for track. And I ended up coming out and being pretty exceptional at track, too. So it worked out.
So you was out there crossing them up?
Yeah,
you was the female version of Iverson?
I would like to say, I really love Vince Carter. He was one of my favorite athletes. I wore number 15 and everything. Because he could jump out the gym. He was just an athlete. So
you the first person I hear somebody like
say,
say...
shout out to Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, yeah.
For sure.
The dunk champion.
He's fire.
Probably one of the best dunkers in the world.
Blocking the shots.
Yeah.
Oh, you was putting your
and crossing a little bit.
Elbow into the ring?
Nah, if I could, I would have been acting up. But yeah, I could jump out of the gym for sure.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So then, as you was like went out for the track, what events you did in track and field?
Oh, okay. So high jump, 4x1, 4x2, 4x4, triple jump, long jump. Yeah, so it's all over the place. And we was effing them up.
Oh, that's why
Talk that talk.
We were good. Shout out to my AAU team as well, Elite, Antoine, my coaches from high school, my coaches from AAU, they all played a part in us being exceptional. We held state records up until when I came home to coach after college. Yeah, we were pretty good. And I finally got my won states for high jump, like in my solo, my senior year. But we had state records as like 4x1, 4x4, 4x2. So yeah, we were good. It was fun times, man.
Jacket, Letterman jacket.
It was fun times. It was. I never. So you had to purchase. I ain't buy it.
Oh, you didn't? No.
I have like the letters.
Oh,
But I have my Letterman jacket from NC State for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
NC State. Okay, that's a good
College,
transition.
Came college. Oh,
That's a good transition.
then came college.
Okay, college.
So you played ball or you ran track in college?
So when I went to college, I went on a partial for track. Yeah, so I ended up running track at North Carolina State University.
Was over there killing them, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, it was a different world now. I mean, most athletes know from high school to college, it is a different world. So it woke me up. Like I wasn't dominating. I had to earn it again. It's like
future Olympians over there.
Yeah, no, it was not playing. Especially high jump. Girls was 6'2", and I'm like, like, good gracious. But no, it woke you up, and you had to reset and earn it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to earn it again.
So while you was in college, now, we talking about a lot of your athletic skills. Now, you write some beautiful poems and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I was definitely writing.
When did you say, okay, let me make these poems into songs?
Oh, okay. So that still came fairly early, not 6, 7 years old, but in like maybe 5th or 6th grade. And then in middle school, at downtown middle school, we had like a little rapping group and all that stuff. I went by Lexus. And I was like writing verses for some of my homies. And we would be like at lunch, like freestyling and rapping and stuff. And so yeah, that had already started, like middle school. And then high school, I was writing full songs, R&B and all that good stuff. And I got really, really blessed. One of my teammates, Dexter Adams, shout out to Dexter, he produced. So I would be in his room, and he would be making beats, and we'll be writing songs in college.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So that first song you wrote, and you like everybody was listening to it, and you like, oh Lord,
Yeah.
that when that light bulb popped. What song was it?
That I do not remember, so y'all gotta bear with me. Like those specific details, I don't remember my very, very first song. But just in general, to answer that, I was super shy about it back then. Like sharing like my work with my family and stuff. And then there were demos, so I was writing records from both positions, like about girls, about guys, from male point of view, from women point of views. So I was like super like protective of my work. So I wasn't doing too much. Maybe my sisters and stuff, my brother, but I wasn't doing too much sharing out. Okay. Nah.
Test the water.
Not at that point. And even like having to sing on the spot, I'll do it now, but back then I wasn't that like bold with it.
So when did that boldness take place for you? When you finally said, you finna hear this voice?
I would say fairly recent. Fairly recently. Now I was putting out records and doing projects, and Chevie had asked me if I had ever done a mixtape, and I was like, I ain't done a mixtape, but I had to think back. I was like, dang, I did do a mixtape called Just Because, a couple covers, a couple originals. So I put those out, but I would say maybe within like the last 10 years, since I've been down here, is where I really started to get comfortable, which is pretty recent, with like just singing and getting up on stage and stopping for the room and stopping for somebody who asked me that, find out in the moment that, I sing and write.
Well, you move like a professional, because I would never thought you was shy.
I was for sure with that.
You
and
move
that.
good. I would never imagine you being shy.
Really?
Nah,
yeah. When it came to singing,
because you very outspoken.
Yeah, I would. Now I'm not shy with it. You can put me in the room. Now I might be reserved. People do kind of get that twisted sometimes. I am conservative. I'm reserved. But I'm a Gemini, so I'm everything. Yeah. Everybody just don't get to see it all. You know what I'm saying? I understand where to place it. You know?
Get both sides, man. Trust me.
I'm everything. I'm everything.
met both of them.
Yeah, quick too. Quick, fast, and hurry. I'm so thankful for his patience. Okay.
I seen it. I seen both sides. I was always on the nice side. I said, oh Lord. I said, I don't want to make Mattie mad.
It was silly. It don't happen often though. I might get frustrated, of course. We're all human, but I don't like to be like mean or like too far right or too far left. Like,
it's
I'm
a
pretty
good
even-keeled.
balance. It's a good balance. Like, you know, she definitely let you know. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right with me, cause it's like, as long as I know a person, I'm good.
Yeah.
As long as I know how you are, I know how to move around. So
You know, it's not personal.
not personal. You can't take it personal.
You know, it's not personal.
Definitely not. Nope.
But nah, yeah, you can put me in any room. I'll make a friend. Like if that's the the vibe I'm in. But yeah, there was a point I definitely was uncomfortable singing for the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would never thought that though.
Yeah.
You know,
But
it's
nah, I move and
like
shake.
that old beautiful voice. You
You're so
know,
silly, thank you.
oh, gotta let it. Hey, y'all here?
But it was never my desire to be a singer, though. I think that's why I fought it for so long.
Okay.
100% clear about the writing part. And then I definitely am grateful for the gift of being able to sing. So I realized that, if I didn't use it and appreciate it, I didn't want it to be taken away. So I started to lean in more to the singing part.
And you're a rapper.
Yeah, and the rapping part.
Oh, gangster
And the rapping
rapper.
part.
What's up, gangster?
I can hang. I get with it. I get with it a little bit. But no, that's fun too. Like the rapping, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a lot of fun.
Oh, nah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
It's good.
It's been a lot of fun.
That's good.
Somebody had said, Mattie rap? I said, yeah, Mattie got look, she
Yeah, nice
rap,
little
sing, like she got the old country twang, she got some country songs for you.
Yeah, a little, some gospel.
So we're going to take it back just a pinch.
Okay.
Okay, so how did you meet Twin?
Where was our first
I
time
think it was
meeting?
here, right? No.
So
Yeah, okay.
they know not to ask me this question. We're gonna be sitting here like,
Yeah, I know. Because it had to react my memory. I met you through Twan.
That's right.
Twan.
So we met
Twan
at
the
Corey
guy.
Mo's studio.
Corey
Shout out to
Mo's-
Corey Mo, Twan.
Yeah. And I used to see this young lady come in we leaving the studio, we had the daytime shift. And then she'd come in at night. And I was like, who the hell, Twan, who the hell is that? Oh, that's Mattie B. She cold. He just kept saying that, And then Twins came down. He did a soft lunch on the studio.
Yes, but that was our first time meeting?
Chevie brought
I heard
over
that.
here.
Yeah, so I remember coming here. So that was our first time. That's been in your house.
Let me show
That's
how
what it was,
crazy
yeah.
What?
You sat right there.
Okay. Okay, I heard.
The whole night you sat right there. And then London and her old dude came in.
Right.
And I was talking to them. And they was in here playing beats. You start singing.
Oh.
And I said, look. I said, oh, okay. Songbird. Because I called you Songbird that night.
Yeah,
I said, okay, the old Songbird. And then London came out and said, we got on Alfred and Simpson.
Yeah, I remember you calling him Alfred and Simpson.
And then I said, y'all need to link up.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think we always try to figure out where we first met. But I think I had met London at a studio on the South Side because I remember them coming in, but I was already familiar because I knew who he was too. But yeah, I definitely remember you calling him Ashford and Simpson.
Wow.
and me Songbird. Yeah, but yeah, that's exactly right. Your meet up here at the studio.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That was a good time. Those were fun. Super dope.
Yeah, it was a good event. A lot of great creators came out.
A lot of talent in the room.
And that's where we started our friendship.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I said I want to take it back to y'all, because y'all would work together very well.
I was pretty much living over here, man. I was over here all the time.
Yeah.
For years at a time. Yeah. In and out.
Yeah, they got a lot of songs out. They got All Good.
Yeah.
A lot of collaboration between the Glow.
The most recent. We got a lot. We got a lot more that we need to continue to roll out.
Yeah, they over there in that board over there. Hey, I'll tell them I might sneak it out a little later and leak it.
Then he gonna find his songs in there.
I'm gonna delete all my old.
I'm
gonna delete all mine.
Delete them too.
Go in there and delete all mine.
He got some fire in there. I don't know why he in there trying to hide like he don't.
Y'all got creative.
Yeah, y'all selling when I'm gone. But I wanted to make sure people know y'all history and that y'all definitely collaborate on a lot of things for some years,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and for us, you know, me and Mattie, yeah, I met, like I say, met at Cormo Studio through our brother Twan.
That's right.
And like I say, you know, and took on the hams of working together, and she just been
Yeah, after
been
he
a
told
blessing.
me no, he told me no first.
Oh yeah, I definitely told her.
So
I
everybody
know,
who like, how the did she end up working with him? He told me no too.
hell no.
But I was
That was a
consistent.
hell no. Yeah, she
I was
definitely said-
consistent, and it was obviously just meant to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just worked out where he got to see for himself in real time. But he told me no too, so don't feel the way.
And going back to what Twin was saying about the rapping part, and I think one of the reasons why I said yes, we had got invited down to South Carolina by Ray LeJune, shout out to Ray LeJune and all them, to a writing camp. And Mattie was just all over the place, you know, working in different rooms.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing a lot of people. I'm like, man, this is dope. You know, oh, shout out to Tahoe too.
Yeah,
for
shout out
inviting us,
Tahoe.
Tahoe 404, and inviting us out and just seeing Mattie work. And then one day, was in a room and heard this dope beat playing from what's his name? Marco Polo, what's his name? Julie. His real name Julian, something like that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Marco.
Well,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Juan Marco.
Juan Marco.
Yeah.
There we
Shout out
go.
to Juan Marco. He was making his beat, him and Big Sax, and I was just like, "Ooh, that is fire."
Yeah.
And that's when I seen that Mattie can rap, cause she let off that track. I was like, "Oh snap!" 'Cause who else was on there? Sapphire. What's her name? Sapphire? Not Sapphire.
Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Yeah, Sparrow.
They did a dope song, and I was just like, "Okay, maybe."
Tahoe jumped in there. On
Tahoe on the
background
beat.
vocals.
Yeah. So that song, where I don't want to say the name because we still trying to figure that out, but it was hard.
And I was somewhere.
Yeah,
somebody's voice.
I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I might need to work with this person. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so impressed by the rap and how she flowed and just, you know, her work ethic and how reserved she was and how she could just go in to anyone in her room and just lay down anything. So I was just like, I peeped all that. I don't know if you were checking it out, but I was just like, okay.
You know, I would be in my little world.
Yep. And then she'd get up early in the morning before everybody and go in the kitchen and be cooking up, not food, but just cooking up, you know, music on her own. Like, damn, she record herself too? And you was in there recording. I had never really seen nobody record themselves like that.
Yeah.
And that was kind of sold me on working with you, to be honest with you.
So, yeah, man, you know, just gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
Yeah, the first time I heard those old vocals penetrate my ears, I said, oh man, she the truth.
Appreciate it.
When I'm talking about, just standing there like,
Yeah.
okay, songbird.
Quiet.
Yeah, you get the job done. You get the job done.
It's like I said, everything I've seen you do and how you continue to grow, it's just like I said, I'm proud to just be able to observe that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You ain't gotta go and put your smile on, you know, don't. But yeah, it's as you continue to do great things, college, as you finished up college and you find your way back at home, or you came straight to Atlanta? What'd you do first?
No. So after I graduated, I came back home, Winston-Salem. Ended up working in the school system with my oldest sister, Tamika. Going back home, coaching track and basketball at my alma mater, Mount Tabor High School. And then still doing music. Shout out to Ashley. That's the homie, one of my best friends. Ashley Samuels. Ash Samuels. We were ripping and running. She was like managing an artist, like figuring it out, putting like her world together. And we just were building together. We were we're doing what you would call turn and burns to DC. We met Shy Glizzy one trip to New York, to LA. I think we took a Florida trip. We were everywhere trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what the industry really was and just learning and getting rejected and failing and learning some more. But that's what that, I guess maybe 5-6 years looked like before I moved down here to Atlanta. So we were in and out of Atlanta a lot. Definitely in and out of Atlanta.
So then once you moved here, what made you say, hey, I see something in Atlanta that I like, that I definitely make me want to come here?
Yeah. So I was doing a lot of writing sessions where I met a lot of the producers that I know now, and some of the young ladies and men that put on those writing sessions and beat battles and stuff. I would stay. I had family here in Marietta, have family here in Marietta, so I would stay summers with them. My homie, shout out to Chapin, I would be in and out writing with and for Lady Rich Kids. Was a popular group back in that time. Shout out to the ladies of Lady Rich Kids for allowing me in y'all's creative space. But I'll be running with Chapin too, so it just made sense. Like everything was here. I had family here. It was like a second home. And then it just got to the point where it was uncomfortable not being here. Like at first I was a little afraid to move. And then it got to a point where it was like, all right, it's time. Like I need to be there. I need, access all the time. So I made that jump.
Okay, that's what's up. That's good.
And it's been dope. I love it. I love it here.
That's what's
I love
up.
it. 10 years in now.
Same here for us. I ain't
About 10?
Yeah, 10.
No, it's 8.
Yeah.
10 toes down.
Yeah.
And you've been surfing through the city.
Yeah, man, everywhere.
You've been surfing.
Man, we hit the ground running. And then shout out to my homie Jeree. Definitely a bridge maker and was just with me everywhere. We was partying and working, going to events, going to a lot of the open mics at different restaurants, and they have the live bands. You see everybody, the celebrities, especially on the shows and stuff. So we were everywhere. And if she met somebody, to this day, still like my family and friends have always been super supportive. So I'm a very, very blessed, lucky girl for sure.
Our support team is crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all heard support.
Yeah, 100% support. Yeah.
Folks feel like they scared to support.
Yeah.
And they don't understand sometimes they missing out.
Yeah.
Because you're a blessing.
Yeah.
And when I say you're a blessing to me because a lot of things that, y'all two kind of keep me grounded from acting a plump donkey.
There's some moments where I did have to do the little tap. It's all right, twin.
Mama touch.
It's all right, twin. Don't hurt him, please. No. I appreciate that, and I understand what you mean. But you gentlemen inspire me, push me, have granted me access to not only like the literal, like creative pieces and equipment, but to your networks, to your friends, your family that have expanded my talents and just vision. So I appreciate y'all too, for sure.
Yeah, we know we can bring you around, man.
Yeah. It's safe.
It's safe.
I ain't gonna embarrass.
Right.
Maybe once or twice I have. Maybe once or twice, but
yeah,
players mess up too. Nobody's perfect. But I really do appreciate like the access.
Yeah.
Especially running up the road to Kentucky, meeting a lot of dope creative people here at Grinding Entertainment Studios. Like you have granted me a lot of access.
I appreciate it.
For sure. Yeah.
Speaking of Kentucky.
Yeah.
I had to convince.
Third home.
Third home for sure. For sure. We definitely had. I had to convince these people to come out there with me. I understand, and I appreciate them. I want to tell them, thank them again for driving up there in the middle of a winter storm.
Slipping and sliding.
That's how that was the grind is right there. That was grind entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We I convinced them to drive up to Kentucky in the middle of a snowstorm about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, was that about 4 maybe now?
I can't remember.
Nope. It was 4 years ago.
It was about 4 years.
Yeah. It was 4 or 3,
Yeah. So they trust me, and I appreciate y'all for doing that.
It was a fun trip.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Yeah, I was slipping and sliding.
Slipping and sliding, right.
I know you were, especially in that whip you had.
Oh, yeah. He had the jet at the time, too.
That thing, like, I'm looking out the window, I said, man.
Yeah.
Man, that snow came so quick.
Man,
that was crazy. Like, North Carolina, we get snow. It's different from here in Georgia. But I hadn't seen that level of snow in a very long time. Especially driving in it, it's different.
The crazy part about it, when that time we went up there, I had a flashback to basic training because I went to basic training in January, and I think it was around that same time. And it was the same. Like we went to the same place. I passed by Fort Knox. I was like, damn, bro, this. I had a deja vu moment almost, but I was like, man.
And by the time we was making our way out,
by the time y'all got there, it started sticking.
Yeah.
It started really sticking.
Yeah. Like within an hour, y'all. I swear, within an hour. It was crazy outside.
And not just Kentucky, cause where we was at, we had went to Indiana right across the border. Cause we was in Indiana, actually.
That is right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we was like, so state to state, they got their state to state band for me. You know what I'm saying? But
I got some new ones added on for sure.
But yeah, it was a good trip. Mattie came up there, Twin came up there. We met a lot of good people that we continue to work with now.
Shout out to Louisville for
Shout
sure.
out to Louisville.
Radcliffe.
They have embraced Mattie.
John Woo.
Yeah, shout out to Woo.
Africa.
Can't forget Africa.
Hey,
Mother Africa, the Elysian DJs, Dorian, May, Hitmakers,
Deuce.
You know, Keys, KY, Deuce, all them, man. The whole
Slick.
Kentucky. 270 Slick.
ATAP.
Who that? Will. One Eye Will. So, yeah,
So
man.
many more,
Dang, DVIs, all y'all out there, man. We appreciate y'all.
Vernay.
Yeah, Vernay. Jordan. Yeah. So yeah, Kentucky is my second home. It's your third home.
Yeah, it's my third home for sure.
You know, and
You know,
we gonna cut this part. Cut to commercial.
I had some good times in Kentucky. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Shout out to my homie John Woo.
Shout out Woo. Good times.
Country Boy Record, Mars, all that.
Beta Mill. We go on all day about them.
Shout out to them, everybody.
Quintel.
Yeah, we could do a whole episode on Kentucky, man.
Yeah, it's been fun. The war shows.
The war show, yeah.
A lot of fun. Getting in the studio, meeting the different artists. Dorian, it's been dope. It's been dope.
Yeah. And Mattie come in every room, every session. This is where I learned that, like, okay, as I guess I don't like to use the word manager, but I guess it is managing.
Manager.
When we get there, Mattie get in the studio, that's when I turn to the assistant. You know what I'm saying? I had to be like, all right, you good? You in the room?
No, for sure.
And Mattie get in there, take over. Not really take over the room, but take over in a good way.
Yeah, for sure.
And really
and
I really got to see you work. That one time I went up there with the sisters.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
that was a lot of fun.
Man, shout out to the Cunningham sister and
Aaron K.
Yep. So, and I really got to see her work in the studio. And I was just like,
yeah. Come back every morning with some new records.
Yeah. Yeah. On crunch time too. I know she wrote this one record.
So by the time Friday hit, I was tired.
She wrote a record. I want to say that I got her up because her room was like about 3 doors down.
Yeah.
And I just said, hey, you want some coffee? And she get the coffee, give her a coffee. And we had to be at the studio at like 11:45. And mind you, I had just gave her the coffee. I want to say around about 10:30ish. I can't remember. But she wrote probably one of the best songs that came out. It was like crunch time wrote. And we got in there. I was like, she said, oh, yeah, I just wrote that right before we left. And not just wrote it, she recorded it.
Yeah, I keep my equipment on me.
Yeah, so she traveled with her equipment. She recorded it. And I was like, you wrote that? I said, I'm sitting there like, ain't no way you wrote that song in that time.
Well, what he's not saying, now, I mean, it was still impressive.
It was not impressive. Okay.
I'm sure it was impressive.
Okay.
But for me, I had the opportunity to meet the young ladies. And at that point, I had spent like 3 days with them. So I understood their personalities. And then I also had the objective of what they were aiming for with the idea of the record. So I was able to find the production and then write from their perspectives what I want to say to young girls and then how they would say it as teenage girls.
Okay.
So that's
perfect song, man.
So having those elements, like if I get to know the person, like I'll research the artist and of course do my thing, but if I get to know them, that makes it so much easier. Yeah. So much easier.
That makes sense.
It's like storytelling.
It makes sense because we had a couple of Zooms before we even went up there.
Yeah, and I had a chance to prepare. And then when we had that first dinner, I left and came back with that other record. And I was like, oh, they really are who they, and not like they were fronting or anything, but they were really exactly who they said they were, and what I gathered over Zoom and meeting them in person, and the energy that they had, like the bubbliness and the lightness of them, and then their family. I was like, oh, I could play a little bit more. So I came back with like a more upbeat, like kind of rap singing song, and it fit their personalities really well. So that was the first day in the studio with the new one. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah,
a lot of fun.
The Cunningham sisters.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
They was on American Idol. I don't know what season, but they definitely are dope.
Really, really dope.
Looking forward to seeing what they gonna
dope
do.
family too.
Yeah, shout out to Dad, Mom, all them. Yep, Cunninghams. For sure.
But yeah, Mattie, you been, like I said, you wear many hats.
Yeah.
Many hats, and you've been in many rooms. Like I said, you write songs for folks. You have sync placements. You know, you also wrote theme songs for animation.
Shout out to Julian.
Sound,
yeah.
That was fun. Thank you for that. Thank you for pulling me in on that project.
Oh, you're welcome, man. You know, anything I find, you know, I'm calling you first. So as all these things that continue to grow for you, and you know, like I said, you got the 3+1, you got your sync team, Sink or Swim. So as all these things, and because you also do a lot of content creator, content for artists as well. So as you continue to grow, and look, I'm sitting here looking, and we forgot about old.
we gonna get to that. I gonna let her shout that out.
and I'm gonna apologize because I had it laid out too. I just forgot it.
Oh no,
my jury.
Oh, nice.
My jury.
Listen, I had to double back and grab something.
That's your bar one.
I forgot my jury. I got my jury. So you're constantly running nonstop.
Busybody.
You know, but you still have time to, you know, make sure your family is taken care of, your friends is taken care of. How do you balance all the things that you got going on?
Great question. Great question, Kinfolk.
Well, from my perspective, I like I definitely am mindful and aim to be intentional. In this moment in time, I feel like I can give my friends more time, but life is happening. But I definitely, at least will pick up the phone, send a text message. But I just keep it at the front of my mind. I know it's important. I try to remind myself that as much as I like to be in my own little world and corner, that tomorrow isn't promised. So I need to be intentional about spreading my love, spreading my energy. So I guess that's how I balance it. And then stuff got to get done. I'm not 100% batting average, but I'm pretty close. And if I say I'm going to do something, I do my best to get it done. That matters to me. So I guess that's what helps me kind of keep it balanced.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Because like I said, I see you working. And I'm talking about working.
All right.
It's not that, I'm like, the things I see you do, it's not enough hours in a day for you, but you make it happen.
Yeah.
And I know some days you like, hey, twin, I gotta take me a nap. but it's the thing is that I think a lot of folks, and the reason I ask you that question is because a lot of folks don't understand the sacrifices that you do to be where you went to this day.
Sure.
And that's, folks don't understand, you're going to sacrifice time. You're going to sacrifice spending that time with loved ones, friends, to get to a certain step, a certain point where you can say, okay, this paid off for me. So, and you do. You'll reach out. You'll say, hey, twin, you was on my mind. I'm calling check on you.
Yeah, especially with too much time go by. Yeah.
So you do. I think you do that with everybody, and that's the thing that I truly appreciate you for, because it's like you do that to everybody that's you care about, everybody in your circle. So that's for these young artists that don't understand.
Yeah, reaching out, man.
Yeah.
It's important, and y'all do it, and even in the example of like just slowing down. Like, you could slow down life. We all have stuff to do, whether you're an entrepreneur or you have a 9 to 5. But it's just what matters. Like, where you put your energy, and I'm not saying majority, because we all put most of our time into working, right? That's just how the world is set up for us to have to. But in the time that we have free, it's what do you really want to do with it?
Yeah.
And what you do with it is what's really in your heart. And what's in my heart is my people.
That's real.
Oh, yeah. And my creativity.
Oh, yeah. I want to thank you, too, for saving me for this interview. Because I tried to take some time for myself this week.
I was like, oh, you for real?
Because what I did, I looked at the calendar, it was white. I was like, I ain't had this much white space in a minute. I ain't got to go on the road these next 2 weeks. I was like, oh, I'm finna take care of the house. I'm on the yard yesterday. And we got off the phone at our meeting. And man, like, yo, see you tomorrow. See who tomorrow? She's like, I'm coming tomorrow, right? I like looked at the scale. I was like, oh snap! I had to call Twin immediately. Like, oh, cool. I said, Mattie just saved me, bro.
Because Twin just called me.
I was just like,
you had called me.
I called you.
Yeah, I said, oh man, out of all podcasts,
he was about to forget my.
Boy, listen, I had my Saturday planned out. I was about to do so. I'm going to be at the gun range right now. But that's the part of like how organized she is. It shows you like, you know, both of them really
organized
how organized they are in certain things. But you know, and I understand you have a lot going on, and you with a lot of collective and having to manage that time, that energy, and knowing how to be able to. And I know we kind of skipped over because you actually went to school for
psychology.
Yeah. And I think that definitely helps you a lot. And it helps us too to see certain things and how you deal with certain people in certain spaces. Okay. Every space is different, and you know how to maneuver in all those spaces. So I pay attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
heard that.
Yeah.
You do know how to maneuver.
Yeah.
I remember that way. No, because we was at that last year that writers camp. And
okay.
me and you was on the A room, and then you were just sitting there. Then you said you was doing something. You said, "Twin, you don't see what these
you had to call me. This is the other side of it.
You said, you don't see what these girls in here doing."
Yeah,
and then
I just didn't like the shift of the energy. So I was like, I'm gonna slide. Yeah, we had been there for a good little while.
And then but you was writing though.
Yeah.
You had wrote on that
was working
record
for sure. Yeah.
And then you was like, I seen your face change.
Now I don't know everything, but sometimes you can just pick up on people's energy. But this is something that's real though. What I have to remind myself. And I don't no problem with like smoking weed, none of that stuff, or drinking here and there. And I know that's a part of the culture. Of music, right? And beyond some stuff that I maybe don't see that's happening. But what I have to remind myself and be cognizant of is when people go take their smoke breaks or when people will, whatever, sometimes the energy will shift just based on that. And it's not a me thing. And I'm sober 99.9% of the time. I might, sip or something. But hey, you're not going to catch me smoking these days. Unless it's with a super tight circle, and that's very rare. So I have to make room for that too. Like, everything is not about you. And on Mattie Mondays, I often will recite the 4 agreements. And it's never take anything personally. It's one of them. So I have to remind myself. Now, I was a little tight that night. I was like, wait a minute, what is happening here? But I just shifted the next day and went to another room and wrote some fire. There's some really dope people in their space, in that room. But that is a thing though, and I have to be mindful. Like that, they might be smoking, they might be just tucked. I know I've, tried that before, and it's been times where I just kind of am in my head. So I make room for that reality too.
Yeah, I learned that early on too when I first started working in this industry like that. I had to like really step back and check myself. Like, hey, bro, it ain't about you. You here to do a job. So whatever they doing, you just got to be able to learn to maneuver around that. Yeah. But sometimes you can learn to remove yourself. Exactly. And my thing, I know I can remove I can go outside. I can go to the car. I can go, cool off or whatever while they do their thing or whatever. So, but
But yeah,
it
twin
be
was,
time.
I had to step out the room.
Every time. Well, even when we in the vehicle.
Vent real quick.
As you know, sometimes if they used to do that, hey, I'm rolling down the window.
Oh yeah. It was smoking
Then
in
they'd
the
be
car.
like, oh, don't do that, man. Let me show you how to do it. And they taught me something, how to, be in the car and not being.
Oh.
Yeah, it's with the vents. You got to make it go.
Okay.
But you don't want it to go outside.
Yeah, some people get.
You want it to circulate inside, because you go outside next door, a cop or something might smell it, you know what I'm saying? So,
Interesting.
yeah, it's always a way around it, and just learn how to compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, I have to bring myself back down real quick sometimes.
Yeah.
But it don't happen often, so I ain't mad at it.
Gemini.
That's why I tell people,
I see that.
Don't like to be mad, man. And if some people be trying to make you mad. That's crazy to me.
That's
I done met some people that would be like,
yeah.
I want to see you mad. What?
Yeah. Well, listen.
What is wrong with it? Towards you?
Right.
You really want that?
Right. I ain't never seen you mad.
Just
Okay?
let me be great, man.
Keep
Let me
trying.
be great.
You don't
Keep
want
trying.
that door to open.
Keep trying. Keep trying. You're gonna get what you
I
want.
like to, as I say and have been saying, and you'll see it online. Like I like to stay like I'm like a kid, grown as kid. I don't ever want to grow up.
Right,
like I got responsibilities that I can't fight no more, right?
Nook.
Right, Nook. Yeah, my little Shih Tzu poodle Nook.
Oh, BBL
and bills, and all those
That's my
things.
boy Nook, man.
Mortgage.
Thick Nook.
Don't disrespect him like that.
Shout out my boy Nook.
Disrespect Nook. But no, I like to stay light. Like what we all know and what I like to speak about and reiterate is life is going to hand us the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's guaranteed. We won't always be here. We're gonna lose people. We're gonna hit curveballs, but I'd rather just choose to stay light while I can, because those moments are promised. The darker, the heavier ones. So I just let me be great. Like
I feel you.
don't force it. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to stay light, and even if I get triggered, my goal is to quickly get back to being good. That's it, every time. Yeah.
Because honestly, I never seen you. I see you heated for a slight moment, but after that, I ain't never seen it for a long time. No, you right.
Wait a minute.
It was.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It was 2 incidents.
Stay light.
Stay light.
It was 2 incidents.
I won't give them all of it.
Yeah, it was
stay
2
light.
incidents. I tell you, them 2 incidents.
They say I don't care.
I had to do one of these numbers. I'm like,
what's the hashtag? Stay light.
Hashtag stay light, man.
Hashtag stay light.
I had to hug you that night.
Oh man, what was I doing? Acting up.
But that was the first time I seen you cut up. But and I said I respect it and I understand why. With that one gentleman that felt he can come in here and finesse and talk and throw money around.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's so funny. Yeah, nah, I did. Yeah,
I was just
come
in
on.
there like Mattie was snapping. I'm here.
It was to twin out. I didn't snap on the room.
You can snap on
it was,
us.
It was sidebar,
for
but the energy was definitely.
Yeah, it threw the energy off real bad.
Hashtag stay light.
Yeah, stay light, man. Stay light. And stop faking.
Yeah.
Stop
I agree
faking,
with you.
bro. If you don't talk about money if you ain't gonna spend it. Especially if we don't bring it up. If we ain't here just to create and do our thing, that's cool. Like, we with it. We understand this. It's not a lot of everything you're not being charged for. But you ain't about to come here every day, talk about what you got, and you ain't paying for this session?
Yeah, he was a whole crook in the game.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, and I'm wearing this, and I'm... Did you pay twin for the session?
I had to act up that night.
What?
I said, I told him, I said, man,
That's
you
crazy.
can't come up in here woofing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I had to tell him. I said, man, I said, if you
Look, you see his face. He reliving it.
I had to manage these two, cause on the low, I ain't want to bring it. They brought it up.
Yeah, twin.
But I had
Listen,
I had to manage these two. There's a lot of jobs being their friends because
I be chilling. But I will express in the background.
The battle of Winston-Salem.
He told me to stay in the car.
But it's important that I bring that up because I want people to really know how much you love your family.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We all love our family, but there's certain things, I know we already talked about this 1,000 times.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, well, like, with artists, that's why I say working with people, I have to, certain lessons had to be taught, just like you had taught me a lot of lessons. And it's like, let me do my job, I'll let you do your job, and, but it's one of them things that some,
I was there.
People there, we that's what we had to take care of. And yeah, it got handled, it got out the way.
No, that's facts.
And then I was like, okay, now let's get back. Let's reset the room, reset the energy, because you had to go on stage right after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And now you got to think, I'm trying to control you. You know how hard it is to control this guy? Once he done went up there, now you made my job. Now you made my job harder because I'm like,
I know.
Okay, now this gonna be 2 days before he come down. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh,
that was like one of
okay.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that we didn't want you to see it. That's why
I had forgot about that.
Yeah,
no,
it happened.
Because long story short, artists, when your show day, just stay behind, meditate,
Right.
get your rest, they shouldn't be out mingling with the crowd just yet. They make them want to see you. Make them participate to see you. But I understand
after the show.
You know what I'm saying? And certain things of that nature, it's all a learning lesson, all a learning curve, things of that nature. Yeah. And your team is there to take care of certain things. Now, you got a team that ain't taking care of stuff, that's when it's time to get rid of them. Sure. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a team, your family, and they see you upset, and it's finna set off everybody else. It's gonna be, yeah. So now that's when I guess I had to put on a manager shirt and be like, the Wolfpack definitely rolls up that day. And we was in Winston, and the Wolfpack is in Raleigh, right?
Right.
What, like an hour?
Yeah, an hour half away, but the Wolfpack was
the Wolfpack showed up.
In the Bethea Ingram lineage.
Yeah, and you had a Mouse Gunner tanker. But anyway, long story short, it's like I'm saying all this because we keep each other accountable. We know how that's why I said in the intro, voice of reason. Your voice of reason to a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? We might piss up, Chevy, look at it this way. Twin, look at it this way, and vice versa. Well, we all work together, say that. Twin say something, Chevy, you got to do it. Think about it this way, And we all, help each other in that space. So I appreciate y'all too on that, in that relationship that we have,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
So we work together, but we all got our different relationships. But when we come together, it's like Voltron, Sean.
Yeah.
It's like Voltron.
Locking
And
in.
I can really stay light because I'm protected.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
But no,
safe
she's
over
going to be our new security. Shout out to Fight 1922.
You see Fight Camp.
Yeah,
Shout out
Fight
to
Camp.
Stein.
Yeah, Stein, she's going to be our new security guard right here.
That's just for show and exercise.
I seen you push Stein back a couple of times with them punches. I thought you finna give him one up under the chin the other day.
No.
Yeah.
It's just, for exercise.
That's good. Yeah. Keep that athleticism going.
Yeah, I know he's definitely learning. I'm definitely learning a lot with Stein. It's a lot of fun. That Fight Camp. Yeah, getting a little quicker. I got a lot of room to grow, but that's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
It look like it's fun.
Look like it's fun. I just
challenging.
Yeah, man.
I'm slow. My knees. Yeah. That one duck gonna make my knee buckle.
Yeah. I duck. I'm coming back up with something else.
He's all right. Enough of this fight.
Too old for that. We done did. I had enough fights. I had enough fights in my life. I don't want no more smoke. I will walk away. If you don't let me walk away now, it's on you.
No, 100%. Yeah, I definitely am a non-violent person.
Let me walk away.
Again, stay light.
Just stay light.
I truly believe in my heart that most people, now some people come up having to fight. I wasn't one of those, but I feel like even those who did don't want to. I feel like in human nature, most people don't want to fight.
Yeah, you ain't looking for it.
Yeah,
the ones who looking for it ain't.
Most people don't want to fight. So I feel like you can most often de-escalate stuff. And
what they say.
Movement. And I just don't really incite that type of energy anyway. Yeah. But if it's necessary.
One scared and one glad, right?
I don't think I'm always win, but trust me, I ain't scared.
One scared and one glad. They don't nobody want to fight.
Listen.
No.
Hey, listen. Fear don't stop the action.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Stop the action.
I feel you on that one.
That's my motto.
So, again, like I said, you do a whole lot.
Yeah.
And like I said, your table is full, and like it's just like music. You also got your Mastering Belief jury, and every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Every Monday.
You need to be on YouTube watching the Mattie Monday.
Mattie Mondays, yeah.
Mattie Monday. We do music in different ways.
So how did you come up with Mattie Mondays? I know it's been a minute.
So, yeah, it's been a good minute. Well over 2 years. It started on Instagram. So going Instagram Live, I actually had locked. So this is before the initial, but I had locked Crystal and a couple of my cousins and stuff. I was just playing demos, and I trapped them on Instagram Live, and they was watching it with me. And then I just started doing that a little more frequently. And I don't know where the specific pivot or conversation came where it's okay, we need to do this consistently. But that came, Chevie and I talked about it, and that evolved into having guests on. And like you said, every Monday. So it's been over 2.5 years. And it went from Instagram to StreamYard. Shout out to Ashley for the logo, for introducing us to that platform. Yeah. And it was just built to be a way to stay connected to my community, family, friends, network. But it definitely started heavy with interviews. And then these days, it's just a lot of just interaction with you guys, with my community, inspiration, sharing updates, and hopefully encouraging.
It's encouraging.
The room.
I would say it's encouraging because here's the things that I'm on there. You do make everybody do a self-evaluation. How can you show up for your friends and your family members, and also how to combat depression. A lot of things that you do give back when you on Mattie Mondays. It's like you said, it's the way we do music differently.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the music part, but you also give a teaching point throughout your Mattie Monday, because a lot of folks, especially the one when you did about grieving.
Yeah.
So, a lot of folks don't know how to grieve. That episode, you had me thinking, and that's how come I was being truthful. I said, I don't know how to grieve.
Yeah.
So even with that, you definitely spark conversations where they're needed throughout the community. And then it's to everybody out there, if y'all are not watching Mattie Monday, you need to, because it's just not about music. It's also to help you build your self-awareness of the things that you need to do, grow with your mental health, and also, she a vegan, she gonna talk about eating right and all the good stuff. So her platform is definitely dope to watch and listen.
I know people get kind of turned away from topic like mental health, things like that. It's a fun therapy session every Monday. With music, it feel like a fun therapy session.
I know I still gotta show up.
Yeah, that's like a community. She shows up whether she done worked, been in the studio 100 hours that week. You know what I'm saying? She show up every Monday and give us, what we need. You know what I'm saying? It's a great community to be a part of, and we'll love to see you there for sure.
Appreciate that. And that's Mattie B Music YouTube page. Yeah. Appreciate that, gentlemen.
You too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because what was that book, Miguel? You be reading?
The Four Agreements.
Oh, the Four Agreements.
Yeah.
The Four Agreements.
I felt Miguel was hurt as a child.
Yeah, Pablo.
You silly.
Yeah, son.
On the surface, they could be kind of.
Because some of the
it can
stuff
take people aback, but if you think about, what I'm saying, think about them, but they're.
You gotta think the time frame it came out. He wrote it too.
Oh,
that period of time they wrote it.
Yeah.
Somewhat like an alchemist, or when you read those type of books, it's in a certain settings, but you can still apply it to everyday life.
Facts.
So
if you're in that frame of mind.
If that frame of mind, yeah.
Because some of the stuff, I glanced at the book.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I glanced at it.
Gotta read it, bro. All the way through, bro.
But see, when I
It's a short, good read,
and
man.
I kept on saying, I said, I agree with this. I don't agree with this.
Yeah. You're speaking to like where it sounds like it's teaching you how to manipulate type stuff?
No, it's the way it was, the one part where it says, if somebody come and say something crazy to you, and it said, well, don't look at it, they talk crazy to you. Think about it if you see that in you. They're like, no, that mug just disrespect me.
Twin said, I ain't letting this fly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real Twin Smith.
He ain't letting it fly.
Ain't letting nothing.
No, but it is hard.
yeah.
It is hard, but it's less. I think the lesson is it's less about that person. It's more about you controlling you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's less about their behavior and being offended and just being in control of yourself. And that's really always my goal, to be able to control myself. It's always been self-control, discipline for me in my walk in life. So that's why I kind of naturally bring those thoughts and theories and stuff, because it just feeds what I already believe and aim to do. Is just like stay in control of myself and not, you know what I'm saying, be tugged around so easily. Because there's so many stimulants that could pull us in the wrong direction. So.
Now, see how you explaining that. See how you explain that.
A little more acceptable.
and it is, because at first I'm like,
yeah. But it's not. Yeah, it's not about letting F
you see
in
that,
slide.
Say this the booger, but,
He just threw it all out. Threw the baby out with the bathwater.
So you got it. So I had to learn too, like about that too. When you read a book, you got to read it from front cover to the end, cause it's like introduction. You got to read that too, cause they give you a little. Okay, what I'm finna get into it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when I read a book, I might read the last page first, just to figure out. Okay, all right, see what I'm getting. Then I go to the front, and then figure out. But it is like a self-help type book, like for you to take that kind of like 48 Laws of Power. I don't agree with all of them, but certain
it
things.
be sounding a little crazy.
Yeah,
It's hard. That's a hard read for me because it's super manipulative.
Yeah, but it's good to know how other people think.
Because if you ain't playing, somebody playing on you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's what I learned.
Yep,
it's
definitely.
My naive self.
Right, and you got to know how they think it too. Right.
Yeah.
I got the book and I got the app. I put it on my phone because to me that book, as you go in there, I look at it. I didn't never read the whole book. I just go to certain chapters and read. Because I started paying attention when I was in the Army.
That's a big one for y'all.
So I go to the...
Be versed with.
And I read it. I said, man, you got the 48 Laws of Power. They said, yeah,
that's probably a must-read for people in certain rank.
Yeah, I read the Order of War before I went to Iraq. And 48 Laws of Power. And I had to like step back. I'm like, I felt like an evil villain that I read.
No, straight up.
I'm like, whoa, let me get my mind right. Where I go,
Yeah, but knowing, like, we all know how to pick up a gun, but we're not going to pick it up and go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just having those tools and weapons, but knowing when to use them. And sometimes we will never have to use them.
That part.
But if we come across somebody that is wielding it, then we'll know how to respond to how they're using the weapon towards us.
I agree with you.
It's almost like how we carry every day, but we don't want to use it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we train to be ready, type shit,
sure.
And I agree with you with that one, because it's like, it's a whole lot of responsibility carrying a weapon.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's easy, you can kill somebody, but can you live with it? That's the part. But I always had to justify. If I had to kill somebody, my life or somebody around me was in danger.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Yeah.
Because if I pull it, I know I'm gonna have to kill you. I ain't gonna be pulling it. Oh, look, I got a pistol.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna try to talk my way out of the situation. I said, man, look, let's go on our separate ways. You do you. Now, if you put your hands on me, I'm too old to be fighting. I say, look, I let them hit me. I said, now go call it folks in. I throw my T-shirt on over his face.
That's where the control.
Gotta talk them down.
That's where the control come at. Even before even before you pick it up, you gotta know what you're picking up. You gotta know what you're taking with you every day.
100%.
You gotta know where it's at all times. That's another thing. And what you're saying about, that those books are to teach you self-control.
Yeah.
Like, cause certain things, people will try to push your buttons all day. They'll try to say little things to throw you off your mark. But then you be like, what's the old saying? The person who controls you, it's something along the line of line. Yeah, they control you if they can, say something about you, like, just threw you off your whole day. Yeah. Now your whole day throw it off because somebody said something simple as, you know what I'm saying? Look at that old nigga. Right. You know what? I am old.
Listen, it's funny. Ashley sent me a meme earlier, and it literally just happened to me when I was on a work stint. But we were working the party, and me and the older, my older coworkers were dancing to certain music that we, grew up on. And there was a young dude that was working inside of our team, and he was looking at us across the room, smiling and laughing. And he came over there and was like, y'all dancing to all this music. And I was like, well, damn. I guess he like 20-something. I'm twice his age.
Right.
And yeah.
Cause you gotta think, we used to do.
I'm old to somebody.
Yeah, we used to do the same thing. Like, I was like, calling people, hey, he old, this. And then, I wake up in the morning, they were like, oh. This is an old real life.
30s showed me that it's a little different on this side when I hit 30.
But the thing is, I tell folks, I said, I don't look as I age as a bad thing.
Yeah,
because if you look back at some of your friends, family members that's died at a young age. So I was like, God, keep blessing us to see another year.
That's right.
And that's how come every time I tell somebody happy birthday, I say, hey, I pray that God continue to bless you with many more years to celebrate and enjoy.
Absolutely.
Because it's easy. I know for a fact, my mom died at a young age, and my sister.
Yeah.
My mom was 45, my sister was 33. So I sit back and for me to be 51, I say, God,
That's a blessing.
It's a blessing. I said, I'm over half a century.
Yeah, right. Listen, man, we made it through some stuff. Reaganomics, 80s and 90s game, Iraq and Afghanistan, streets. We done made it through a lot. So every day is a blessing. That's why I say I just made a post about it. I was like, man, twin, we be smiling, man, because y'all don't know what we've been through, bro.
Straight up.
Like, we are happy to be here. For sure.
That's amazing. I done made it through some bad decisions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Miami.
You was at Puppy House.
So that's what hands on your knees came from with Mocha Mall.
Uncle Luke.
And man, I knew. I was like, how she know? How Mall? I know. I give Mall, but how bad to know? Okay.
You so silly.
All right. Hands on your knees out now.
Right now. Nah, shout out to London Elixir. Just another sync record. London was like, hey, y'all, we need one in our sync bag with this vibration. And she sent it to me and Maul pulled up. And we got to work, and he brought the energy, and I followed.
Yeah. Hands on the knee. I ain't gonna listen, man. That song brought me back to high school, man. Like, I'm serious, man. Two Live Crew, Poison Clan, like that whole vibe. Magic Mike.
Them old trackers, them Geo trackers with them guns.
Yeah, come on now. Suzuki's. Yeah, bro. That was my childhood right there, boy.
Nah, that's what's up. Yeah, we definitely gonna keep that one rolling.
Yeah, keep it going.
Just 2 weeks out.
Skate ring shake on.
See where some homes. Hopefully, it'll be really dope when that lands on television. But shout out to all the DJs that are rocking their record already.
Yes, sir.
If you need it, hit us. And yeah, we're gonna keep rolling that promo out.
So let's go back. You got some more collaborations. And we know you done did TV, film, you got HBO, Hulu, all that good stuff. Let's talk about the Feel Good record with the legendary King of the Trio, King of the Hover Trade, I-10 veteran,
yes sir,
legendary Bun B,
and
Corey Moe, Devin Dude.
So shout out to Corey Mo. Shout out to Twan the God too. We were downstairs B room putting that hook together. So Twan is a big part of that story as well. Just being in and out of Corey Mo's studio and bouncing ideas from A room to B room. But we cut that and it was just the hook, and we kept it moving. You know, how it goes. You create and you keep it moving. And then maybe a month or so later, it might have been a little longer, Mo was like, "Yo, come upstairs." And he played it. This is years ago. This is before 2020.
Wow.
Well before. And he was like, "I got something to play for you." And he played it with a bun verse on it. And I was like, holy moly. I was like, ain't nobody gonna believe me when I tell him this. So this was, while it's set, we kept it moving. I cut another hook around that time that's actually on the project as well that Ayanla's singing. It's a Pot of Gold. I wrote that hook, recorded it. She re-recorded it. Amazing. Beautiful voice. She killed it. So years go by. We kind of, all go our separate ways and paths. And Mo called me and he's like, yeah. And I ran into him at an event and ended up at 4U when he was working over there. And he played the record with 2 bun verses and Devin the Dude on it. And the Pot of Gold record with Ayanla. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I'm about to roll the project out. And I was like, this is crazy. So it's real. Like, I kind of whispered to some people who even understood who Bun was over the years. But then the moment finally came. And then I had the opportunity to go to Houston. A shout out to my mom and my sister, because they definitely footed that bill. They was like, you going. Because I was like, nah, I don't know if I can ish this. It's, And they helped me make it happen.
Definitely did.
And I was a part of that moment.
Yeah.
In the video?
And the video out.
I
think it got it over 500,000 views right now
dope.
and counting.
Yeah, they were really cool. Everybody was inviting, welcoming. It was literally like cookout in the backyard.
How was that food?
Yeah.
Well,
you didn't get to eat.
I'm vegan.
It was smelling good.
I'm vegan, y'all.
It was smelling good.
They definitely had to lay it out.
You ain't bring me no brisket.
Right.
But I did get to go. Shout out to the homie, the host, Crystal connected me with. He picked me up, took me around, and I went to this really dope Houston vegan spot. I forget the name, so forgive me for that, but it was really, really good. Nice vibe, patio. Yeah. So it was a nice, 24 hours, I was right back out. Yeah. It was dope. Dope experience.
Houston, one of my favorite cities.
Yeah, I definitely would like to get back down and explore.
Yeah, we had
Dallas, mine.
Yeah, Dallas. I spent a little more time in Dallas. But Houston was cool.
I don't know.
It was a cool looking city.
I like Dallas because of the history. I mean, I like Dallas, but Houston definitely one of them. Like
it's like that.
It's I don't know. I guess it's the music, the vibe, and knowing that. Yeah. But yeah, Old Town, Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff is in South Dallas.
Okay.
Fort Worth, all them places.
See, Donnell love Houston.
I love Houston too.
When I went down there, Donnell took me all over Houston.
You got the experience everywhere.
Yeah, this was in March when I went up there for our birthday.
Dope.
We went to the Black Rodeo.
Oh, I know that.
We're going here. We're going
by
here.
Bun B.
That was fire. Yeah,
Bun B.
Rodeo.
Yeah.
I know that was fire.
Like 80,000 people.
But that,
crazy.
The way it's set up, that whole weekend ain't the Black. It's just one day. The next day, they take back over.
Gotcha. Understood.
Live it up. 24 hours.
So the next day you doing stuff outside the rodeo. So it's still a lot of stuff going on in the city. But
that's cool.
Is that was it that Friday? That Friday, Bun B and it was the Bun B and Friends set. So you have all that stuff going that Friday. Then Saturday, it went back to the regular rodeo, and then you doing all the other stuff throughout the city. But they got some dope food down there. I ain't gonna pretend. The food is good in Houston.
I said Breakfast Club down there.
We ain't go. Me and Donnell. I can't think of that restaurant. Me and Donnell went to.
Turkey Leg Hut.
I see Turkey Leg Hut.
Was it still there?
It's
I know we used to go to Papa though.
It was this New Orleans. It was black-owned New Orleans restaurant. Me and Donnell went to. Well, I'm talking about that.
Right.
They treated us good, and I ain't gonna even
That's what's
pretend.
up.
We walked
That's
in there,
what's up.
and I don't know if it's the one, the twin power.
It's a lot. It's some great locks.
Twin.
We walked in there, we sat down, it just seemed like it was over.
That's what's up.
Mississippian, shine like it's Olympian.
That's what's up.
So they treated us good, and the food was good. The
Nice.
owner came out and said, "Hey, how was it?" I said, "Oh, the cornbread alone, you could have had that by yourself." I cannot think of. I'm gonna have to hit Donnell up about the name of that restaurant, but that food was good.
Dope.
Shout out to Donnell.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. 2020.
Yeah. Yeah. So cool, the collaboration. You did a movie with Sink or Swim.
Oh yes, I'm like a movie. Be forgetting y'all. Yeah, shout out to London, Ogechi, and Maul. London for the call for the challenge of shooting a short film within a couple months, and then circling back and shooting a full feature length, which is Sink or Swim, the movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just dropping knowledge on her journey, just trailing her of how she's evolved into the space and is still, killing it, doing her thing, and landing more placements since.
Yeah, but London Elixir.
Yeah, the bridge, London the bridge.
Bridge.
CJ London,
Sing Queen.
all that.
Yeah, she wear many hats too.
That's a fact.
Super dope female in the industry, And it's a pleasure that I know two of them, Mattie B and London. And so, cause we're talking about, all these collaborations you've done. And so, you got your Sink or Swim, you got Bum B. What else you got going on in this lovely world of, and I'm gonna say entertainment. I ain't gonna just say music, entertainment, because you touching everything.
Yeah, I suppose so. So are we going with like what's recent, what's happening now? Bring them to current. Mixing up a few records of one of your favorite. If you remember, I know it's been a little bit, but some rapping stuff that I'm just loading the clip really. Yeah, I got a couple records that are sitting. Of course, the recent release with Mogul Mall, a recent drop just this past week with Turquoise Music.
Yes.
A record called "Give It More" that I had the pleasure of creating and her bringing to life. And her just taking it full throttle, shooting the video, rolling out the promotions. Really, like this is the fun part of being a writer when you just do your job, hand it over, and the artist like taking it, run with it. So shout out to Turquoise and her team. I'm building a lot with different producers now and trying to manage. So be patient with me. I am not a prima donna. I'm just only one woman. But I just got a lot of packs coming my way that I'm trying to get to in the midst of life and all those things. But just stacking up, touching different vibrations, and just building more and more ideas. So just trying to stay consistent without burning out.
Cause
a lot of stuff coming.
I apologize, both of y'all. Listen,
Right.
we forgot one of the major ones. Sweet and Sour.
Oh, the throwback project. Okay, yeah.
I forgot. Because I know you got a favorite song on there. I definitely got one. This project, I'm going to tell you, that's another thing that kind of sold me on working with you as well.
Oh, okay.
That project, too.
All right,
Yeah. And you can talk more about it, Actually, what's your favorite song?
Yeah,
So here's the crazy thing about that whole album.
EP is EP or album? Yeah.
That whole thing is in my playlist.
Oh.
When I go to the gym, I play it from front to back. It's just even I could be running. I usually you gotta listen to fast music, this, that, and that. I can listen to that from start to end.
Oh.
So I like it, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that it just keep me going.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
And the reason why I'm bringing it up, because it's a dope project. Like it's like you did it yesterday. To be honest with
It's been a
you.
little while.
Shout out to Sherrod.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite ones, I know we got
Brandon for the mix.
Brandon on the mix. We got Love Taker. We have, of course, Crash Landing. I'm going to say it the last. Nobody. And Freeze.
Yeah.
All these, like, I don't know how y'all...
Love records.
how y'all decided to break it down to just those four, but that was a great four pick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The creation of that project was over time. So I would link up. I'm pretty sure Jeree introduced me to Sherrod. So shout out to Jeree once again.
Jeree, A&R around it.
No, straight up Jeree, Chapin, like the homies. The homies.
They are A&R, right?
But I would pull up like the same muscle I've been working, meet people that I'm comfortable with. Not everybody, but gentlemen and some ladies that I'm comfortable with. I will pull up on them. We create. And then we're just doing demos. And a point came where I was like, okay, I want to work on a project. And just over time, like maybe a year and some change, those records came together. Your Favorite was written about after or during a trip to Michigan, to Chicago. But I was challenged by my auntie to write a story about the lake. And that is Crash Landing. That's where that came from. I just wrote a love story around it. But I started it on the walk back and in the hotel. That's and then crazy. Came back and eventually built it. But all of the music was built around with us in the studio. Right. Built two of the ideas or just us cooking up. And I would just come in. One of them, I want to say it was Freeze, and I was dating at the time. And I had heard the melody when I was running into Publix to get my snacks on the way to the studio. And I got there and I kind of hummed it, and he just started creating. Like, so it was literally just natural flows every time.
That's what's up.
And they were just feelings and moments I was in, and they came naturally.
Man,
and he would continue to touch it. I would come back and there were new elements, like the live guitar on Crash Landing. That wasn't there originally. I come back. And he added it, but he felt it out. So you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, all right, here goes some sounds and right to it. We were able to mold it all, and he did his thing. And then even in the mixing process, we started with one engineer who didn't really vibe. We went to his cousin Brandon, and who's a musician as well. And he added some flavor on the Freeze record, the deep the pitch shift down that wasn't there. So they touched it with like love. Like that matters. So everybody played a hand in making it just right. That's how that came together. And over time for sure.
Man, that's a dope project, man. Like, and Sherrod, shout out to Sherrod, man. He's so cold.
Ashley on the cover.
Cover art. Yeah. And can you explain the art cover? Because I didn't learn about the art cover until probably maybe a year or two ago. To what it was. Like, I didn't know what it... I just thought it,
Yeah, so the art cover is like, the green cover, and I'm ripping open a sweet and sour pack of like the sauce, sweet and sour sauce.
About to eat some damn noodles.
Yeah, you're so funny. But, it's just playing on like the sweet and sour teddy bear, the sweet and sour sauce, just both sides. Two records that are like sweet and nice love, and two records where I'm kind of stalking my...
Did you catch that? I didn't catch it.
It's me ripping. It's a picture, like a close-up. I shot the picture and then sent it. Ashley did. Yeah. I was ripping open a piece of sweet and sour.
Because when you look at it, it look like somebody just like,
I'm ripping open a package.
And I said, man, she cooking some noodles. Had to be cooking noodles the whole time.
Nah, man, I just, that Gemini.
That's real.
I'll make it feel good. But I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
I love that project for sure.
And it got me through plenty of long walks.
So, so it's got a nice like middle of the vibration, like a nice even keel vibration, I would say.
If I go get on old Michelle Obama trail.
Y'all go run that sweet and sour for sure.
Run it up. So many go. I'm trying to shoot on the hills.
I know.
We done did so much.
We have Julian over there asleep on the.
I done drunk Mattie. I done brought Mattie across the country.
Rolling.
Well, we've been to Kentucky. We've been to L.A.
Oh yeah.
We went.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah, L.A. Oh yeah, the L.A. trip was dope.
Everywhere in L.A.
How much sleep we think we got them 4 days?
Listen, the first night we were smart enough.
We were smart. Yes, right.
We was like, okay, we're just gonna go ahead and shut it down at a decent hour.
Yeah.
But then after that, we was rolling.
We shot like four or five videos.
The rehearsals, we were doing
Rehearsal.
series at the time.
Yeah, we went out there.
All over the place.
Yeah, it was an expensive trip, so we want to make sure we got all our money worth.
We maximized. We ate some great vegan food.
Great vegan food, yeah.
I got to meet Tank for the first time.
Tank, yeah.
I'm a songwriter, so I'm a fan of a lot of songwriters.
Hitmaker.
Yeah, I got to meet Hitmaker. A few other folks.
BT Award. Nick Love. He's an artist as well.
Yeah.
Well, we had a lot of people out there.
Shout out to Dorian the Man.
Dorian, yeah. AT for the invite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cause we were go. He was like, it's kind of like ain't gonna get bullied. Dorian like, y'all coming out the wars, right? Looked at me. I was like, I don't know. We had to go make a strategy. I was like, I think we can make it out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause we knew once we got out there, you know,
everybody be around.
Yeah, be around.
Hanging at the hotel and stuff.
So we met a lot of people out there. Plus, like I said, we talked about Kentucky. You've been to our home state of Mississippi.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to take you up to Columbus next time. The twin.
I went to Hattiesburg.
And then took it down to the bird.
Oh, you want to go to Catfish Alley?
Yeah, Catfish Alley. You can't eat it, but shit.
I got some vegan food.
Ain't no catfish. Ain't no.
You say
you might get little rices.
I don't know.
I make it.
In Mississippi, you say vegan, you might cuss that.
You got some pork in them collars because I can't eat them collars.
Definitely.
I'm already knowing there's some pork in them collars, right?
Yeah, you go out to the field and just eat it raw.
It's all right. I live with the butter and the rice, but just don't put the pork. Don't put no pork in it.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think you gonna find no vegan spot in Columbia.
That's cool. I understand. I'm from North Carolina, so I get it. I get it for sure.
Yeah.
Luckily, my family was accommodating.
Oh yeah, speaking of family, man, thank y'all for the hospitality you showed Twin and I when we came there that time. When I tell you we ate
shout out to
for
Pam,
3
Crystal.
days straight, and I'm not talking about like little portions, like I'm talking about big portions of food. Like they fed us, and the hospitality was amazing. I mean, every house, like where you get all this food at? Every house, like we would take our own plates and I started through that one time on one of my music trips. Ain't no leaving the band. The band was eating like, well, shit, where you get this from? Like, don't worry about it. It's my people. They feel like there's one thing they gonna do. They gonna feed you, and the hospitality is gonna be there.
Yeah, they gonna take care of you.
Yes, yeah.
No, that's definitely the culture of my family. Doing events, and I'm just the baby sister that I get in and get to work.
Mama might be sending us care packages.
I know, for sure. Crystal be whipping up the food, for sure.
Oh, I say about 2 more months. Know what season it is, right?
Brushing teeth.
Brushing teeth.
So now everybody gonna be tapping on her for sure.
Yeah.
Brushing teeth.
Well, 2 more months, boy. We gonna be ready.
No, she got you. She got you for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, they rally. They rally for sure for it.
So what's been some of your favorite collaborations? Not to cause any trouble. It's like
it's so good.
Yeah, since you've been on your journey, and that one, and what would be a great future collaboration? Like a wish list type.
One of my favorite collaborations. I don't know. It's been several. I really love the All Good record with you, Dre, and Kato and Lamar. That record, it's just, I love, like, of course I can create across the board, but I really love when we get to a final product and we start to see that it really, like, touches people. Yeah. And that is one of those records. So the All Good record is one of my favorites.
We had a moment with that on your birthday.
Yeah, shout out to Unsent. She almost took over the show. She stole the show. That's her song. And now in our favor, it's her song.
Yeah, my favorite.
But records like those, I love those records. So collaborating with y'all on the All Good record, the Bun B records, definitely fun. Devin the Dude, Corey Mo, and even the people that I met on set that are still like following me and encouraging me to this day. And then I really enjoyed the Cunningham sisters, like the stuff that we created that week.
That was crazy.
Was fire. That was a lot of fun. And it's a nice challenge to keep me sharp. It's one thing, and I know I can like get in the room and do it, but I have the luxury of being at home creating like at will whenever I want to. I'm not on nobody's clock unless it's like a turnaround. Well, this week I did have a quick turnaround, but that's still easy for me. But being in somebody's face, it's good to get that And I don't shy to it or mold, or you know what I'm saying, or being like it's not an issue. But it's good to have that happen and be in the wheelhouse, to have to pick up and go to someone and create in a different space.
It's good.
Yeah.
And a dream collab.
And a dream collab. All right, take notes. If you seen this, you can make it happen. Don't be an asshole. Share your resources.
Gemini code.
We running out of time. Listen, tomorrow ain't promised. If you rock with us, lend a hand. We will not mess the extension up. Okay, we will treat it with decency and care. But definitely some of my favorites. So as far as artists, Brandy and Tony Braxton, still. Songwriters, it'd be dope to collaborate with like Tank. Yeah, that would be really dope. I'll leave it there. I can go all day.
Okay.
But they are artists that I'm still constantly listening to, grew up listening to, that carried, I guess it's a commonality in their tones that I was comfortable singing to and learning how to, sing and control. So I think that played a big part in my attraction to those artists, and their voices and their talent and penmanship. And I'm just a lover. I love, like, I be rapping. And this week even doing like some kids trap. Like I play across the board, but I just love music.
Yeah,
that's me. That's my pocket.
Our only fight, I think, was the rapping part. I was trying to get her to rap for a long time.
He was like, "You are a rapper."
I'm sorry. I said, okay, I'm gonna give it time. And like last year, you had like 8 raps.
Right now, straight up.
Like,
in January.
Yeah, killing it.
Yeah. But the sync really, like, when we just sync, that's what the briefs are. So just rapping, which is cool.
Yeah.
But as far as like putting music out, I wasn't putting out rap music, but now I've started.
And that was my mistake.
And glow.
Because I was running around like a rapper.
My God. It's like, this is not sustainable. I just want to go home and write love music.
Yeah. Look mad at I keep sitting on these tracks.
Shout out to ATL Top 20. We was all in the hood spots. We was everywhere.
You silly. I said,
Mattie got blunts in her ear now.
And I done been to some spaces. I done been to some places.
Yeah, we been all over.
It's across the board. But I'm getting back to the love, twin. I'm getting back to the love for sure.
Because I was trying to get away from the rap, but see, y'all done pushed me back to it. I done made some tracks.
Dope.
Real pimpish type.
Yes.
No, straight up.
It ain't going nowhere, man. It's not going nowhere. Our coach is not going nowhere, bro.
No, that's a fact.
Because the way I look at it now, because I watch how the coach is shifting, and it's been shifting right in front of our eyes. I've been paying attention more because I'm like, okay, why this dude got on a suit and some Jordans?
Oh, yeah.
It's the culture, the rap. You know, you listen to commercials. They used to be all nice and cuddly and all that. Now it's Lil Baby in the back. It's all rap.
Yeah.
They using all rap and all,
with the
up tempo. Yeah.
Right. Wait a minute.
Right. Then they flipping out songs and making cuddly and commercial. They pretty much turning hip hop to commercial. That's why I like. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. So
yeah, no, it's a fact.
Yeah, so use it while you can.
Yeah, definitely those collaborations. And also, I just had the pleasure of getting back up on stage with Kato Dupree at the Law of Attraction concert. Thank you guys for being there, for being a part of that moment, for always supporting in the ways that you do. But that was a lot of fun. I had a blast, so that was cool. I hadn't been up on stage in a while, so just getting some of the cobwebs off, being in the background. I've always wanted to be a background singer. That's one of my bucket lists. Like a notable background singer.
Background. When you came off, I said, hey, look, you need to speak into the mic. I ain't hearing your voice. Then you got up there and like, okay, there you go.
Nah, he created really dope space. Shout out to 3+1 fellas. We're up on stage together. Not four. 3+1.
Kato, Lamar, Cliff.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So doing more of those collaborations, I look forward to just getting back up on stage. But it's just, it's a lot less pressure. Like that's just a fact. I don't mind being out front, but it's a lot more fun where I can look to the right and Sid standing there, and to the left and Clef standing there, and we waiting for the cues and filling in and just punching in and feeling the space. In addition to what we rehearsed, but just in real time with Kato, like that's fun. So getting back up on stage with my people, so I look forward to that.
That's what we was having that conversation probably about 4 years ago, and I was like, I got to. So I was getting her ready. Like, we gonna do shows, we gonna be doing this,
Right.
this.
I'm like, I am a songwriter.
Like, she was saying in a nice way, like,
Not
hey,
an artist, I'm a songwriter.
Pump your brake.
I'm both.
Like, what I'm here for? What we doing? You know? like, but for the most part, I appreciate your patience with me and your journey and how you continue to show up every day and do what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're finna take it up through there.
Yeah. We elevating.
But I know we can do this all day, every day.
Thank you.
This probably just part one, right?
Yep, this part one.
Yeah, we'll have to bring you back.
I'm super excited.
Yes,
Super excited for this space. This conversation. I was excited. I didn't get nervous, so that was good. I was like, I'm not anxious. Just go sit down with my fellas.
We ain't no shock jock.
Right. Nah, I know how to curve all of that.
Nah, she actually know how to go in and edit.
I'm quick with it and quick with it.
Bro. But yeah, so many collaborations, so many things that you're doing. Just continue to. We appreciate working with you.
Yeah.
You're definitely a light in our life with this music thing, and let's go ahead and continue this journey. Take it on. Really take
level this thing up.
Level up.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, you're glowing and you always make my heart smile.
I appreciate that.
Because you're an amazing person. You're just not an amazing creator. You're just an amazing person. And I appreciate you. But as this amazing person that you are, where can they find you at?
Oh, yes. You guys can find me on Instagram. That is the hub. It is @_Mattie_B. That is @_MATTIE_B as in boy. And my website, Mattie B Music. Straight like that. I'm on YouTube. Make sure you come follow me at Mattie B Music on YouTube. And check out the show. You don't have to say a word. Just like the video and subscribe and just listen and sit back and just see what we do and how we connect and we play and we go deep and we encourage and I love to hold the mirror up so that we can see ourselves, but only with an effort to grow and be better.
Yes.
Well, Mattie, we love you.
Yes, I love y'all.
Yeah, love you, man.
We appreciate you. And we're going to continue to do great things together.
Absolutely.
Kim folk, got anything else? What else they need to do, the good people?
Y'all need to subscribe, like, and share.
Yes,
and thank y'all for tuning in to the Tailor Talk podcast.